This one, how long should you wait to ride him? Really depends on your skill level and the horse. I have had I've had some horses that it's taken 2-3 weeks before they're really ready to have somebody on their back of like pretty intense like sacking out and getting them used to like moving their feet and being soft and dealing with intensity and all kinds of and they needed that extra time so that they weren't going to be reactive and have a problem. And then I've had other horses, like my little stud horse, and a few others that it's like, I mean, there's no care in the world. You throw that saddle up there and they just are in your pocket, want to get along kind of horses, and you just crawl up there and it's like they're born broke. Like, I hate to use that phrase because I mean, there's a little bit of difference in the ways that they're raised as foals and stuff too, but I cannot give you a hard, fast rule on this. I would say if they are not having problems with the saddle, like you can put that saddle on and you can smack and flop and do whatever, and they're not having any problems with that. If they know how to go forward, like you can send them off at a walk, trot, and canter without any problems, no sass, shaking the head, loping or kicking, bucking, that sort of thing, and you can send them off and you can bring them back, and they don't have any problems with that, then you're getting closer. If you can one rein stop them from the ground, you're getting closer. If you have practiced like crossing over their backside, so like either walking behind them, throwing things over and having them appear on the opposite side that you're standing, if you can like lay across their back though and they're fine with all of that, I would say you're getting closer. I also like to use the stirrups the way I would use my legs before I crawl on. Some of them I like to ground drive them a little bit before I crawl on. Those are all kind of check marks for me personally before I sit on one, but I don't think that there's really a hard fast rule of like getting on one, because I know that there's some dudes that they're like, and like throughout history it was just like, big ranches and lots of horses, and they come in wild, and you just take 2 weeks and some young cowboys and you just snub them down and put some hobbles on them and throw a saddle on there and jump on and go for it. So yeah, I don't recommend doing it that way. I like to have them pretty much broke before I even get up there, but I wish I could give you a hard fast rule, but I don't have any. Sorry.